I can't believe I'm actually riding this bike today.
This is me, completely mind blown that I finally get to ride this extremely rare bike equipped with the most powerful tech in the mountain bike world today.
Woo!
But to find out how I got here having the time of my life riding this brand new DJI equipped Magic Carpet, let's roll the clock back to last year when this drone company decided to make a bicycle. That's right, the same guys that revolutionized the drone industry with the Phantom and then the Mavic, and then did the same thing to the action cam industry with this little guy. They're now coming into the bike scene to shake things up. Now, why the hell would DJI, a drone company, be making e-bike motors for mountain bikes? Well, just like you, I was also really confused and intrigued at the same time. But DJI didn't just make a motor here. They made an entire cohesive system called Avinox. And what better way to show off what this brand new motor and system can do than to design their own super mediocre trail bike called the Amflow PL Carbon, to put it in and to completely obliterate the big brands that have been at it for years now. Yeah, the best motors from Bosch, Shimano, Bros, Yamaha suddenly felt underpowered and completely looked like little toys. Don't believe me? Take a look at these numbers. When the Avinox system first came out, the most powerful motor available from Bosch and Shimano was 85 Newton meters and about 750 watts. The Avinox system though, had 120 Newton meters of torque, up to 1,000 watts, and two slim profile battery options with 600 and 800 watt hours. And the most impressive thing of all is that the entire system weighs just over 5 kilograms. That's including an 800 watt hour battery. Everyone that got to ride it said that they'd never felt anything this powerful ever before. So naturally, I did some research and some digging around just to try and buy one. But it seemed like all the bikes were only in Europe. And I'm kind of glad because once people were done gushing over the Avinox system, the reviews came in for the bike itself. Completely mediocre. A trail bike for Gruden Blues. Great on the climbs, but meh on the descents. It's like they took every bike's average geo numbers and threw them up on a bike frame. Not that impressive, is it? So I waited and hoped that this brand new system would be adopted into a much cooler bike frame in the near future. About a year went by until the bike gods finally answered. I remember starting to see rumors that a local bike brand was testing the Avinox system in their brand new unreleased first ever e-bike. Yep, the guys at Forbidden from Vancouver Island, you know, the ones that make some of the coolest high pivot bikes ever, but up until this year, had never made an e-bike of their own. Those rumors were confirmed when the bike was unveiled at Sea Otter 2025, and talking to all my local bike shop, the inventory was going to be extremely limited at first. That's why I'm super stoked to be one of the lucky few that gets to own one today. With Forbidden's reputation and the high pivot wizardry they're known for, I seriously hope this bike doesn't disappoint, and I hope I didn't make a $12,000 mistake. But there's only one way to find out, right? Let's go do that together. I'll see you guys in the woods.
So the plan today is super simple, to ride the bike and talk about it. Speaking of the bike, here it is.
This is the Core 3 build with the Z Select Plus and Vivid in the back, both of which I've never ridden before. There's 150 rear and 160 mils of travel up front. It's got Maven brakes and the cable-actuated SRAM Eagle 90 T-Type transmission. Also components I've never owned before. It's rolling on Raceface Arc 30 mullet wheels wrapped in the new Maxxis High Roller 3 and DHR2 tires. Pretty sick looking build if you ask me, but that's kind of expected when you look at the price tag, right? Okay, enough about the specs because they don't mean shit if the bike doesn't ride well. So let's go find out.
Good morning. Time for the maiden voyage on the Druid Core E. I am so excited to ride this bike. Oh yeah. Holy, what a magic carpet. Oh, some new fresh tracks. Woo! Okay, first lap in the books, and let me tell you, this bike fits me like a glove. For reference, I'm 5'9", and I went with the medium, or S2 as they call it. Let me show you the geo numbers.
My S2 has a 64-degree head angle, a reach of 447 mils, but that's offset by a high stack of 649 millimeters. The C-tube angle is 77 degrees, and Forbidden does a fairly long chainstay for a medium at 442 mils. Also worth noting that every single frame from Forbidden is completely built to give the same experience to riders from 5'2" all the way to 6'6", with different front and rear triangles.
I am noticing one thing though with this bike. The stack is super high. I do remember some of the guys from Forbidden talking about how they wanted the stack to be more like downhill specific. Not a long bike, but just a tall bike in the front end. But come on, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I'm for sure gonna be dropping the stem a few spacers just to be able to put a bit more weight on the front end. But I might regret that once it comes down to some steeper trails. We'll see. For now, let's go see if the bike can fly. Oh my god, dude, I was like a meter off your back wheel. Yep, it flies. But I do notice that the bike takes a little bit more body English to get off the ground. That might be the high pivot poking its head out. Like I was saying earlier, this is my first high pivot bike, and I've never really experienced any bike getting longer as the suspension compresses. So it just feels like the rear wheel stays on the ground that much longer than with other linkages. Probably just something to get used to, right? Okay, double this one. Woo! The next zone I want to take you guys to has some sick dirt ribbons built by master trail builders. These are some of my favorite trails, and I can't wait to see what this bike does on them. I'll see you guys over there. Oh, I always miss that one. Okay, I gotta take a small break here and talk to you guys about the incredible climbing abilities of this bike and the insane system that just shuttles you uphill. I really like it in auto mode for pretty much everything. It's the best mode for smart power consumption, as the system gives you more or less power as you need it on the climb. Super natural feeling power and so much traction. It's crazy. It's just like they say in all the reviews. But the Avinox motor is famous for one thing, right? That power. I've set up a couple climbing challenges and we'll see how the bike does in turbo. Let's go. Okay, I'm in eco now. Let's see what this boost is like. Oh my God. This thing is on a whole nother level. Wow, that's just amazing. Challenge number 1. Let's go down this double black feature here called the Man Dangler. Oh God. Oh yeah. And then turn around. Throw it into boost. Let's go, let's go. Yes. Oh my God. This bike is just funny, man. It is so capable, so quiet, so smooth, supple. Just a ton of traction on the downhills. And then you throw a crazy motor in there from Avinox. Come on. It's like the best of both worlds into one magic carpet wizardry package from Forbidden. Yep. Easy. Before we drop in, I gotta let you guys know on a few tiny changes I made to the bike. I added some 1-up carbon bars, as well as I lowered the stem down a few spacers. I'm just trying to find the perfect sitting position on this bike to get the most amount of grip and the best feeling ride possible. Hopefully I didn't mess up too much. We'll see. Just like I thought, those carbon bars took out even more trail chatter. Not that the Zeb and Vivid weren't buttery smooth already, but this is turning in
to the most comfortable bike I've ever ridden. And moving that stem down a few spacers definitely helped me put a little bit more weight on the front end. I might even go a few spacers lower. I don't know, we'll see. Whoa! Man, am I glad I waited for this bike. It's exactly what I was looking for. Cutting edge tech perfectly integrated into an aggressive and capable bike that's ready to party. But if you think I'm keeping this bike stock, you got another thing coming. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all the upgrades I make to this bike. And while you're down there, drop the video a like. It helps more than you know. And whatever you do, don't click on this video right here because it's probably got more boring bikes on boring trails. You probably won't like it. I'll see you there.